So again, no one wins in a fight. Or better yet, no one wins in a street fight. Now, I'm going to share with you a story from my past. It's not a story that I'm proud of. I'm not sharing with you because I'm proud of it. I just think there's a lot that can be learned from that story. Now, it's basically about how one moment of madness may have forever changed my life, and the only reason that it didn't change my life, it's not because I was well trained or anything like that, it's because I was very, very lucky. Now, the story begins, and how it ended up here is incidental, but I was on the ground in a pub with another guy wrestling. There was broken glass everywhere, tables turned over, and blood everywhere. Now, he bled all over me, I bled on him. He actually bled in my cut. Now, blood mixed, and you can imagine the problems that could have occurred. I had to go and get a blood test for HIV, hepatitis, and other blood-borne viruses. So you could imagine how, if one of those had come back positive, how that would have forever changed my life. Again, over a stupid fight. As well as that, I had a large sort of gash in my thumb, and I had to take 6 weeks off work for it to heal. At the time, I was fortunate that I was working for my father, so he wasn't going to fire me over that having that time off work, and also for the reason that I had to have had time off, whereas another employee probably would have. If you factored in that if I was living away from home at the time, then I wouldn't have been able to pay my rent, and again, you could see how the impact there. As well as that, if I was told that if it was cut about 2 millimeters deeper, I would have lost use of my thumb in certain directions. So for you guys, that pretty much, there goes your Xbox and your texting and things like that. For me, it would have impacted my ability to do this, and also my other love, which is basketball. Trying to play basketball with a straight thumb, it's not going to work. So again, not worth it. Not worth it at all. As well as that, police had to come and investigate it. Because of all the blood and the violence and all the rest of it, they had to come and investigate the scene. Now, had I been found to be negligent or to have done something wrong, I would have had to have spent time in jail. And you could understand again, you don't have to be a genius to work out how that would have impacted my life. Apart from all the psychological damage, I wouldn't have been able to teach this, I wouldn't be able to do this, which is what I love doing, as well as being a school teacher. Having a criminal record has a big impact on your life, especially for violence. Not good. As well as that, you have to be mindful of comebacks, in that had this guy been a member of a gang or something like that, and they would have sent some people after me to come and get me for what happened. Again, not good. Too many things could go wrong. Factor in as well, we were there was myself with my friends. One of my friends had a new girlfriend and she had all of her friends there. Basically, after witnessing that, they didn't want anything to do with us anymore, and rightfully so. And that's, to the girls in the room, if you're out with a guy and they engage in that kind of behaviour, find some new guys to hang out with. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. They're not the kind of people you want to be with. Granted, at the time I was young and stupid, and again, I don't think I did anything wrong. I was jumped and things like that, but still, it's not cool. If there's any glimmer of the person being violent, find some other people to hang out with. It's not worth it. So again, the only reason my life wasn't impacted from that particular fight was because I was lucky. I was very, very lucky. There are millions of stories of people who aren't so lucky. Any one of those factors could have gone wrong and your life is completely different. So if there's any possible way to get out of an altercation, do so. Because no one wins in a fight.